back at it again, and we've got one here from the Daily Caller. Shout out to the Daily Caller. Make sure you guys go show them some major love. All right, go subscribe to their YouTube channel. They do some great work. But I saw the title of this one, and I was just like, oh yeah, gotta check this out because it's a good one. So like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you are following me on social media too. Those links are down below in the description box. And with that being said, let's dive in.
Pretty simple question. Who do you think is the dumbest person in politics?
Donald Trump.
What would you estimate his IQ is?
I think he just puts on like a stupid front. Like, I think he just comes across really stupid.
Part of the act?
Yeah, I think so.
You can get people to compare your GPA and his and see who comes out higher.
My GPA is bad. Like, it's hella bad. I'm a music student.
I would say right now the president.
All right. Quick question. And be honest. Who do you think is the dumbest person in politics? Minus like the obvious answers. You know, minus Joe, minus Kamala. We all know that. Who beyond them is the dumbest? Offhand, and granted, listen, I'm still new to politics, so there's going to be a lot of folks that you guys are going to know the names of that I still have no clue about. All right, so just off the top of my head, I might say somebody like Mitch. Yeah, I might say Mitch would be the third, you know, beyond Kamala and Joe. And why do I say that? I don't say somebody like Nancy, because I think she's actually smart. And I hate to even admit to that, you know, because I don't truly like Nancy. Not like I want to do her any harm, because I don't. But, you know, obviously she has a horrible agenda, but she's smart on how she goes about it. You know, like I see her and Chuck play this game that I'm always speaking about, and they play it very well. They know how to play with people's emotions. They know how to get people riled up about a bunch of nothing. And they know how to stay silent, and then they know when to come in front of the cameras. Mitch, on the other hand, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about what I just said, and who do you think is the dumbest beyond Joe and Kamala? All right, and let me know if you think I'm an idiot for saying that Mitch is top of the line beyond Joe and Kamala. All right, let's jump back into it.
It doesn't seem that he knows what he's saying.
You think he's in like mental decline?
Wait.
My GPA is bad. Like, it's hella bad. I'm a music student.
I would say right now the president. It doesn't seem that
Joe?
he knows what he's saying.
You think he's in like mental decline?
Yeah, probably. Probably that's why. I don't know how he used to be before.
I mean, he was always kind of a dope, but maybe he's a little more of a dope now.
I guess the average answer would be Donald Trump, but he's kind of funny. But Joe Biden is not even funny, just dumb.
Donald Trump.
What do you think his IQ is?
Probably not very high. Well, no, he's probably a smart man, just not a very kind man.
Who do you think is the dumbest person in
There
politics?
you go. He ain't dumb. I'll tell you that. He's not dumb. Now, I don't think he's mean or anything like that. I think that's just people being soft, but he's definitely not dumb.
Politics.
I think they're all stupid.
Is there a winner? Is there like someone who comes out just ahead?
I don't know. Right now we have the idiot in power, zombie.
Can you do your best Biden impression?
Anything you forget is Biden. You're just an idiot, basically. Trump.
See, people keep instinctively saying Trump, and then they're like, maybe he's not dumb. So what do you think? Are you gonna reconsider that? Because they're like Trump, but then they're like, oh no, he's just mean. I don't.
That is crazy too, though. That's a great point he just brought up. Instinctively, they've been so trained to think Orange Man bad. Anything with politics that relates to being bad, Orange Man. But he is right. Like, a couple people have been like, hold on, wait, well, he's not dumb, actually. Interesting. People have been so brainwashed that, boom, Trump. It just flies off the tongue. Goodness gracious. Oh man, we got a whole lot of work to do.
He's mean, but he's also, as a human, he's just stupid.
What's the dumbest thing Trump's ever said, in your opinion?
The fact that he's like, yeah, I'm super successful. No, you're not successful. You only profit off the loopholes.
Everything he got is through loopholes?
Good.
And what do you think some other of these millionaires and billionaires do? Yeah, this guy. I can vividly remember and I'll make this short, Trump and Hillary debating on stage and him calling her out because he was like, he said something along the lines of she like comes at me because I take advantage of these certain things, but she'll never change them because the people that donate to her campaigns use these same loopholes. She didn't say a thing because she knew it was the truth. Unfortunately, this guy has no clue about the truth.
Majority of it, yeah.
Joe Biden. He forgets stuff mostly. He's not fit to be in the position that he's in right now. I think like he's not mostly like in power. His syndicates, his party officials, mostly Chuck Schumer. He's just like a figurehead.
Are you gonna vote for him if he runs again in 24?
No.
Pretty easy question. Who do you think is the dumbest person in politics?
I'm gonna have to go with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
What do you think is the dumbest thing that she said?
I don't have a quote off the top of my head, honestly.
Of course you don't.
Estimate her IQ. What would it be?
Probably somewhere around 100. She's been successful enough that I wouldn't assume that she's like has below a 80 IQ or something like that.
That's pretty charitable of you. Who do you think is the dumbest person in politics?
All the presidents.
If you had to choose one president, who would it be?
Donald Trump.
Why do you say Obama?
Oh,
Because he made himself a figurehead when he could have actually generated some actual power.
First thing that comes to mind is Trump. I'm in Trump territory, right? So I'm not gonna.
You're definitely not in Trump territory. What makes you think that? Do you see the flag over there? You can zoom in out, Denise.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
They're all pretty dumb. I feel like anyone could do it. Like I think that's the point of it. Is anyone should be able to do like politics.
See you there in 4 years then.
Yeah, 100%. Like trust. Vote for me.
no. Not at all. Trump 4-3. Well, I feel like a few of those don't really count though. Because a few people like took it back. So I think Joe won that one. I feel like some of those didn't count. We got to take at least 2 off of Trump's score. All right, Joe won 2-3. Think that was the final score, or would have been the final score. Yeah, Joe had 3, Trump had 2, so final score 2-3. Joe wins. Hold on, my head's in the way. Sheesh. There we go again. My big old head getting in the way. Yeah, so Joe wins 3-4 against Trump on who's the dumbest. And I don't think Trump is dumb. I really don't think that he's dumb. Like that makes no sense. Once again, I think people have just been so conditioned at this point to think Orange Man bad. Like that's just their initial response. Oh, Trump. Okay, well, how exactly is Trump stupid? Like, let's sit here and compare Trump to Joe. And Trump's dumber than Joe? Really? Really? When have you ever seen Trump say, what was that? Well, of course, there's the one famous saying, the proof is in the eating. Not the proof is in the pudding. But then there was one where Joe was like, if there's ever something that you want to do and, your heart is, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, I forgot exactly what he was saying, though. But then he just started mumbling. It was just like, oh, whatever. I was just like, wait, what? When have you ever seen Trump do that? Like, Trump's not stupid. You just don't like him for some unknown reason. Well, no, it's not an unknown reason. The mainstream media and the establishment has told you to dislike him, so you do. But if all of these folks sat down and did their own research, I think they would find that they like Trump a lot more than what they think. And that Trump's not the bad guy. The guy you put in office actually is the bad guy. And that's whenever I have conversations in person with folks, I'm always bringing up this stuff. Always bringing up this stuff because, of course, you run into the folks that like to rag on Trump and whatnot. It's sometimes funny when I mention when I say something good about Trump because I have good peripheral vision, and so I'm always paying attention to my surroundings. And when I mention something good about Trump, and people look up at me like with this puzzled look on their face. And I'm like, oh, well, I know who they voted for. But I'm always like bringing up like, hey, did you know that Joe said this horrible thing? And people are like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, look. Put my phone up to their ear so they can clearly hear Joe's voice. I love roaches. I love kids jumping on my lap. Oh, man. And, you know, it's always interesting to have those types of conversations when people realize, oh, wait a minute. He said all this stuff? And then I dropped a short yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Of Joe saying how much he loved China and all this stuff. I was like, hold on, wait, like, what, huh? What? Not only is this man racist, like truly racist, we didn't even talk about the K group eulogy, you know, that he did. But I mean, it's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. There's so much stuff that you can throw at folks that says Joe is a bad guy. And there's not a lot when it comes to Trump. Do I agree with every single thing Trump has ever said? No. And I'm never going to agree with everybody on, you know, a whole lot of things. Never. We are never going to completely agree on everything. I read a quote once, and I'll end it with this. It said, if everybody in a room agrees, then somebody's lying. And, you know, that was a bit powerful for me because, you know, I was of that ignorant mindset, that leftist mindset that we have to all be in unison. We all have to agree 100% on everything. Otherwise, I don't like you. And I'm like, wait, what? That doesn't even make any sense. We agree on like 99.9% of stuff, or 99% of stuff, and the 1%, like that's where you throw everything out of the window? That doesn't make any sense. If everybody in a room agrees, then somebody's lying. Hey, but y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.